We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya. We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya. We gon' talk. Tamaiya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk. Tamaiya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya. We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya. We gon' talk. Tamaiya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk. Tamaiya gon'
So Pops would look at you in a certain way when you come with whatever you coming with from school or anything. So continue. The most significant thing you learned from the way you was brought up versus the other friends, associates.
Yeah, you know what? I will say this, and it's just from my father's training by his father who was in the Army, and then both of his parents were dead by the age of 18.
Okay.
He had to enter the Army, born in 1930, and he met my they were both born in 1930. They met at the age of 11.
This is grandfather?
This is grandfather.
Okay, go ahead.
This is paternal grandfather.
Super dope. Go ahead.
So it's important to know the foundation of why my dad, because I figured it out. I said, you know what? He's not a mean guy. He's just how he's trained. And you can't come with bullshit.
Okay.
With a real black man.
Okay.
Palisades
Indeed.
High School.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Go ahead.
You know, full ride scholarship, and then your mom is dead, not asleep. So he's just like, listen, I'm here for you, but don't play with me.
Word. And do you run your household the same way?
I do.
Right on. Right on.
Because it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot, because there's no games involved. He hates when I tell him information that I heard from a person because it can't be verified. If we can't verify it, why are you teaching it? And to teach it is to speak it.
Right.
Just to speak
Put it out there.
You
Yeah.
putting it out there, and it's false. We can't listen to nobody about nothing unless we can verify it. So don't tell me nothing that's not verified.
Right on.
Don't bring it up, and don't tell me nothing you heard from your friends.
Word.
Ever in your life.
Big up to your dad, man. Whew, boy, that does not go over well with kids today. But anyway, okay. So we in this household. You now as an adult, you can see the benefits.
Yeah.
But I'm not pretty sure. I will bet my money that when you're coming up, none of this makes sense. Why is my dad so strict? Why can't I do it? Blah, blah, blah. And we sitting here whining. What was the moment when you click? Because I'm not sure if you're familiar with a philosopher named Joseph Campbell, but he calls it the hero's journey.
Okay.
So you in this rhythm and on this circle, right? And you kind of just doing your thing.
Yeah.
And then something happens where you pop out of that rhythm.
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
what we gonna do now?
Right.
And then you inject it, and then you come back around and you tell a story such as what you're doing. So what was the moment when... Shit, you better tell them all this. What was the moment when the goddamn whining and complaining stopped?
And I'll say that. I remember when it happened.
Okay,
because
go ahead.
I remember where I was, and I remember why it happened. I remember how it happened. So there is a moment.
Okay, shit. We wouldn't be sitting here talking if it wasn't a moment.
It was a moment.
Right, go ahead.
And my dad worked for the DEA.
Okay.
And we were young in Michigan, about 1992, 1993. I told you guys, my mom was arrested for narcotics, for possession. And then she was arrested again, the same, in 1 week. My baby sister was born with crack in her system, so they knew. We have 100% confirmation that there's been crack going on.
Crack going on. Okay.
I saw crack going on. I thought the Lord would do it. I said, maybe he'll take it out of her system. As a child, I was like, she's doing it. But I
Take
said,
a little bit more work.
I thought it was going to work. So when they tested it and they told my dad and we all went home, that was a bad day. My mom was feeling bad. We went out to the bar.
Oh, damn. Feeling bad? Crackhead? Go to the bar. Don't do that. But go ahead, though.
So we went to the bar, and one thing I didn't
Wait, hold on. Just let me be clear.
Yeah.
Let me be clear.
Yeah.
The parents and the kids went to the bar.
Me and my mom, yeah.
Oh, okay. You and your mom.
Just me and my mom.
Because pops don't play that shit. He ain't going to the bar.
Zero.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you and moms go to the bar.
Okay.
Wow, this is going to be good. Okay, go ahead. You and moms is at the bar.
We at the bar. We meet some men.
Oh, damn. Cool. Lord.
Cool. Great time. They buy us prime rib. They buy us drinks. What kind of drinks?
This is not good.
Drinks.
I mean, it's good for the story, but go ahead. Anyway.
It doesn't get better from here if I'm telling it on.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm realizing we're having a good time. They have the alcohol, just to be clear. Yeah, my mom used to give me a little bit of the Hennessy, a little bit of the...
How old are you on this date?
8.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Because I'm lit. I'm from 8 Mile and Stahalan. There's nobody there. My neighbors are black.
Everybody.
And ain't nobody's daddy there but mine.
Go ahead.
So I get it. Yeah, it's not going well.
Okay.
We're out there, and I thought everything went good. Me and my dad, we hanging out the house. So fast forward, that was that weekend. I come back to the house, not Monday, not Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. We're watching Michael Jordan. I'm shooting on the Fisher Price shooting, and he go.
Shout out to Fisher Price. Go ahead.
I'm sitting on a Fisher Price. We watching Michael Jordan. He's hanging out. He's got the chips, and he goes, so Tamaiya, have you and your mom ever hung out with any men? We're there in the house by ourselves, and he owns it. And I was like, that's the problem. I don't know the answer here. So I was like, oh, yeah, no. And he's like, Tamaiya, are you sure you and your mom have never hung out with any men?
And he's DEA at this time?
Yeah.
So he knows how to investigate. Proceed.
Yeah, but now we're alone. No, mom is here. See why I did it this way? So it's like, you're going to tell me. And I'm going to know you lied already because you didn't tell me.
Know the answer
I know the answer I'm looking for.
Right.
So you're going to tell me now. And you're not going to lie. And I was like, either way. I wasn't smart enough to realize because he asked me the question, I should have told the truth from the start.
Absolutely.
I kept lying because my mom had said, we weren't here, we didn't do this. We weren't here, we didn't do this. We weren't here, we did. So in my head, I conditioned myself to throw those stories out. It didn't really happen, and it's fine. But on this particular day, he goes, I know you and your mom were here. He just... Before I even put on the charade. Because he was like, I don't even want to see my daughter lie no more. I mean, it's just sad. But he's like, it's over for the operation. Your mom's getting ready to move out. And she's gone. I let her know. Car's gone. It's impounded. But they said we can't get it back. Cool. She's moving out. And the little game you and her have is over. And you like, so he's like, you and her, she might die, but not you. You're getting ready to say goodbye to her. So, and you're not even going to tell her.
Word.
And I don't know if you tell her. She tells me everything.
And then from there, mom's is gone, pops reset, and from that point you come to California.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a real, within 2 months.
Yeah, we out of here.
The operation, he was like, it's shut down. I tried to give you and your mama a little chance, trying to play me like a little fake ass nigga. Can't never be, but go ahead and it's over. That's cool. So he was like, you and your mom, I hope y'all have fun because it's over.
Wow. That's good. Save the children. It's a lesson in that, for real. Because we want to do what we think is the thing to do, and then we're faced with these type of situations and events, and then you must make a decision. Do I allow whatever it is from this human being or this vice or whatever to take me down, or do I make the necessary decision or the necessary move rather in order to save the majority? And in this case it would be you, your sibling, and your father himself, right?
3 to 1.
And then so if it's the one, they got to go. And one thing I've noticed about when such a thing is broken down, if you don't tell these children the real, in our small imagination, we are going to make logic out of what just happened. And if it's not told to me for real, then what just happened is going to become my fault. Because no one ever showed me how to... I don't like using the word process because a lot of y'all whine behind them processing. I have to process it.
True.
So, but you don't know what's happening, but your own imagination could make a story out of it. And it's unfortunate, some of us, when things happen like that, the story becomes so sad and so bad that it goes on through the whole life.
Yeah.
You see? It goes on through the whole life. That's why the person always, the sun is shining, but it's not bright. And this, that, and the other. So, man.
Yeah.
So, it's good. Like, some people don't get the chance to see the benefit of a dad like that.
True.
Not that they didn't grow up with him, but to make it to the other side and say, yo, bruh, good looking out for making that decision. appreciate for what you taught me, even though it's nothing like what society may say it's supposed to be.
True.
You see? Because I went through the similar thing. My pops walked in 1995. Now, I'd been with him 21 years. Well, I was 20 at that time, right? And he walked in and he said, I'm out of here in 2 weeks. I don't know where you going, but you can't go with me. And I'm seeing him every day for 20 years. 2 weeks later, I ain't seen a U-Haul truck since 1995 to right now as big as the one he had when he showed up in 2 weeks and emptied that house.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So, but it took me a while. You see?
Yeah.
So from 20 to 30, 35, didn't make sense. Whining, crying, pissing all over the place, right?
Yeah.
But then when it made sense,
Yeah.
called him. Good looking out, man. So appreciate your homeboy.
Yeah.
You know, and we good now, man. Because if you don't know, and especially when you're dealing with your ego and feelings. They taught me when I got to recovery, your feeling, it's a fact you gonna feel, but your feelings is not fact, so fuck your feelings and what you feel about that.
Yeah.
Okay, now we dealing with crackheads, alcoholics that's on the bottom. They put 3-4 days together, and then they want to tell somebody how to talk to them.
True.
In the words of my man Benjamin Muhammad, you talk to me any way you got to, long as I keep the pipe out my mouth. Don't give a damn how you say it, right? So when it took me a minute to get over that and see the silver line in it.
True.
If you stick around long enough. Let me ask you this, because I go from days to decades about this. This is a good part of living.
Amen.
Cross the street is the activity. You get into the street, got the discipline at home, and you're shaking and moving, and you're doing your thing, and you're going to college, and you're hooping, and you da 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 da, and then it's moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where the creator say, "Hey,
come on, let's do it.
Let's switch this up."
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Then you rationalize and all of this, but you still doing that thing. But something is saying, y'all remember that episode, something, go back and check it out. Something is saying to me, we got to switch it up.
Yes.
This ain't going, right?
Yeah.
So we share a couple of those moments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you didn't take heed, but it happened.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You know, my dad always told me about dating men. He always said, you can't trust them. You need to meet them in the right places doing the right things. But I like to meet bad men in bad places, right? Like my mom. I mean, who don't want to? You can't always meet them in the library in the church. You want to meet them in the club. You want to meet them in the street at the Arco with the 7-Eleven. I mean, hey.
Oh, goddamn. Go ahead.
So I'm at the college and I'm meeting men, and I probably dated too many. I say my freshman year I got there, dated too many, and I dated one who was a very bad person because he started stalking me.
Oh, wow.
Yep, started stalking me. And it was real life. It was real life. And that's why I have to bring it up, because you might be ready to have fun and play, but are you ready for someone to violate you? And it's where I tell these girls, if you're not ready for that, you're not ready to play around with men. Because someone may take it too serious and thought it was over, and then you said it was over, and he's showing up at the game still. Hey, and my dad. And then he actually introduced himself to my dad.
Oh, damn.
I told him to never.
Well, at least he had courage.
Oh, no, you weren't supposed to do that. You were never. So it was a problem. It was like, it was a weird, because they're like, wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute.
Right. You're going too far.
Wait a minute. My dad is holy. You can't touch him. You can't talk to him. You don't even, I didn't even know you could identify him.
Okay.
How'd you even, no, that's too far.
Right.
And Sharon was like, yeah, your little friend came up to us at the game. Who's Sharon? My stepmother. Who? Let's call him Bill.
Okay.
Bill.
Okay.
I said, Bill came up to you at the game. Yeah, he shook your dad's hand.
Wow.
Shook my dad's hand. I guess you feel like you're my husband now, sir. All right.
Yeah. Right on.
And that's all right. And I realized, all right, now. So I had to talk with Bill, and he came over to the dorm room. Because I had to talk to Bill. And I was like, why'd you even have him in the room? Because I had to tell Bill it's over. He was 27. I was 18. And I had him in my dorm by myself. Always kept weapons, always kept guns, always kept knives, but didn't tell anybody.
You or him?
Me.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
Yeah. 3-inch
Star athlete, college.
College.
With the strap in the dorm room.
Yeah. Yeah. So I wasn't nervous
Okay.
because I realized you're taking it too far and I wanted to go over it. And he's like, I told you I wanted to marry you. I told you this. I told you that. Yeah, you said that, but that's not what we're doing. I just met you.
Doesn't look like it's going to be successful here.
Well.
Right on.
Yeah,
right on.
backtrack. And
Wow.
backtrack. And he makes a move, and I told him he was being aggressive. He's like, yeah, this is what it is. I met your dad. It feels like it's good. It couldn't feel like it's good. My dad hasn't even called me. It's been 3 hours, and he met you. You couldn't be my husband, sir.
Wow. Wow. Hold that right there. Right on. Man. That's right. Wow.
We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya. We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya. We gon' talk. Tamaiya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk. Tamaiya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya. We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya. We gon' talk.